A very interesting game between Jonas and Maxim. I think this might be the first season Jonas plays in Iglo, so welcome. It starts classic opening shapes, playing on the side, yes, all these KA0S and big KA0S. Then a beautiful move by black, yes, good. White also takes points. Black tries to take points. There is still for sure a lot of agi in black's shape, but it's really scary to try to touch it, to use these agi, because it's very easy to make mistakes in such a fight in which we are defending, creating a group. So white tries to play it a bit differently and attaches in the corner, uses agi of the corner. This is also good, and up to now everything is played fine. And then the next two moves of white are mistakes, unfortunately, because white forced black to connect in the corner, but in exchange white didn't gain much. Now white is able to create two eyes, but this is not good enough. If we are split, it's not a success. We need to connect to our group, because otherwise we only take 2 points, but we have a problem on the outside. So what white must think about is how to connect the groups. Instead of playing these two moves, white should have bumped first. We are not afraid that black takes the stone. This would have been small, and white can capture the stone here, connecting the groups. Taking a lot of points for himself. So we are not afraid of the capture. If black plays here, then we can do the same as in the game, but now really connect. And if black plays here, then what do? Instead of playing like in the game, we can also play this move. Black connects, and now we are connected. Now this is much better. If black plays Atari, in fact, we can simply play like this, and it's the same. Or I would even recommend to just connect, because in the future, we might be interested in using this cut. Now black cannot run because of weaknesses in black's shape. So this way it would be all a normal variation, or maybe black plays here and we connect. But in the game, white kills the agi and doesn't get enough in exchange. So this way black got an advantageous position in this game. Black maybe could have even killed white's group, but somehow black was scared of the fight on the outside. I don't really know why. So white lived, but black is still happy playing on the outside like this. White goes out, and then white still goes out, but with a bad shape. So generally now the game is good for black. Black gained really a lot of points, but it is far from being over. We will see how many interesting things still happened afterwards. Black invades, tries to simply destroy white's potential for points. This makes sense. Maybe if black thinks the game is good for him, and I believe black thinks so, maybe it's better to build your points, because white is not going to expand that area super much. There is not much potential for expansion. After this we can invade. Like this, maybe the game becomes more stable, more easy to control. Good to think of such things, of the strategy. Basically, we all say that Go is a strategic game, but the question is how many of us really think about strategy while playing a game. And I think that, for example, me, I don't do it often, but recently I had some times when I really tried to think about strategy, and it's interesting if you do it. So this way black created a bit weak group. It doesn't look very thin. There are a lot of stones around, stones here, stones there. This group of white is also thin. So if we now play normally, it shouldn't be any difficult. There should be no difficulties for black. So black should play normally. This would be a normal move. We are not afraid of white splitting us. Obviously, this is never played like this. Black certainly has ways to counter such an attack of white. So this would be a normal move. We can also, I don't know, play here, and if white plays this one, then we build a shape, and if white plays here, then, well, again, I would recommend this. Maybe now we can play from the other side. But black attaches, and this is not a normal move. This is a move of someone who is scared. So it seems to me that black thinks, oh, the game is good for me, so now I should just make life with this group. So black is afraid of the fate of this group, but black doesn't need to. The group is very, very strong. The group has very easy ways of being protected, and still black starts playing moves that suggest being afraid. And this way, black strengthens white. Black played attachment. Attachment strengthens the opponent. So now white is very happy with this gift black gave to white. And then another attachment. So again, why not here and here? Why attachment? Why strengthen the opponent? Black attaches, and then also very difficult to make a good shape. After this move, white plays that. Instead, now black starts a fight, but then black gets split, and well, in the end, it looks not bad for black, but well, I think that white could have also used a different play and be satisfied with the result, because white got much stronger. So yeah, just why the attachments? Not needed at all. In the game it goes like this, and it seems that black is split, but then black goes out, and again it starts looking not bad for black. Maybe black somehow managed the position, though this is a very important move. Even if white is somehow able to capture this stone, but I don't think white is able to capture this stone. But well, maybe if white captures, it's big, but still it is also very big to connect the line of stones and make sure that nothing bad happens to the group of ours. But probably white doesn't have a way to capture the stone. In the game, black adds a move here, and then suddenly black gets split. And suddenly black needs to take care of his own safety. Well, if black only realized this now, it would have been still all fine, though maybe still not best, because these stones are still a bit thin, and white will probably still get something by attacking us on the left side, and maybe, I don't know, white can somehow combine agi of the corner with the agi of this bamboo joint. I mean, not of the bamboo joint itself, but of the group which has the bamboo joint. But black didn't realize it yet. Black was still in the mode of attacking, and black tries to attack white's group. Split. But then black ends up being even more split by himself. And well, yeah, white is also split, but the position starts looking very, very scary for black. Now, if black plays here, white will Atari and capture. And what does black do? Sorry, just capture this stone. Even if black can live here, probably black can live here, white will be able to gain really, really a lot by this attack, and the game becomes good for white. The proper shape is here, but then white can live locally. So this is already something, and black still needs to somehow take care that the group of his doesn't die. Instead of playing that move, black plays in the corner, but then, well, black is very vulnerable around this shape, and white can start such a KA0S right away. Very scary for black. So if white played well in this fight, the game might have completely turned, but white answers, and there is not really need for that, and start this KA0S. No need to start this KA0S. Just play this one. This is much more annoying for black, and then maybe capture the KA0S. This way it's really a KA0S for life of both groups, whites and blacks. In the game though, the players play this KA0S, and white now thinks that he has not enough threats and steps back. But this is a two-step KA0S. Black cannot connect it and win it. This way black loses it. In fact, there is nothing good about playing like this. So instead, black still needs to initiate the call with yet another move, and then, well, where will black's threats be? And white already gains a lot by capturing those 8 stones, and or maybe white can still find actual threats. So yeah, this was not needed. This was a very slow move, unfortunately. So this is kind of game deciding, though later the game was still very exciting. Now black was able to create an eye, but it's only one eye. White also has one eye, and apparently it is a Seki. White plays this move so that black has fewer liberties. And now a very, very important thing. So there is a habit which we get when we are still beginners and we cannot read, we just play how we feel, we follow our feeling, and when it comes to capturing races, we usually play them out until it's very obvious what's the result of the capturing race, that one group dies or the other group dies or it's Seki. But before it's clear, we prefer to play the stones, and the opponent also plays the stones, and at one point we see, okay, so this player is dead, so now the player doesn't continue, plays elsewhere. But we need to get rid of this habit. That's very, very, very important. Because these moves are cost nothing only if the capturing race is decided by a single liberty, by one liberty. Then we really can play and the opponent needs to continue. But if one player wins the capturing race by 2 liberties, or it's a Seki and not a single liberty can change it because there are many shared liberties, just like here, then we can simply lose center. And this is what happened in this game. White played a move, and then black played elsewhere, because it's already Seki. And actually, it was Seki even now. So this is a completely wasted move. It is worth 0 points. Instead, white can play here by himself, or white can play here. And the game might be much more interesting this way. Still, black should be a bit ahead, but, well, why do we lose a move? We need to read this, try to imagine stone by stone, or just count liberties, and then, well, no need to play it, no need. So black plays elsewhere. If white simply creates a shape for the group, well, I think that black can answer this. Actually, it's not very clear. Maybe it's not a bad move, but I wanted to say if white simply lives, then black surely has more. So instead, white tries to counterattack to complicate the situation, and white managed quite well. Now cut here and connect, and suddenly the big group of black is in danger of being cut. Luckily for black, there is a net here, but white can play this one. This is what white played in the game, and then this, and then cut. But then black has a counterattack. Like this, like that, and suddenly it is white who dies. Right? Or actually... is it? Maybe white doesn't die. Maybe white doesn't die. Well, there is this call of a crazy man, but we don't care of, there is even no call of a crazy man. So white can actually cut black. So I wanted to say that white should have connected like this, and now cut the group, and it's a difficult fight. Maybe black dies with the whole group, or maybe black somehow manages to go through, but, well, there is a problem here also. So maybe instead black needs to start with this move, but then still it's a bit unclear in the corner, and the cut is still very scary. So this would be a strong move. And this one, maybe it is also fine, because there is that Tetsuji which I missed initially. Is there a counter for that Tetsuji? I don't think so. Cool. So now white should cut. And then the game is still very exciting. But in the game, unfortunately, white thought that there is a problem and white captured the stone, but then black simply connected his groups, and from now on there was not much chance for white. White even died here with this group. White could have lived if now white decided to sacrifice the 5 stones, but well, this is not good enough for white to win the game. And like this, everything died, and also white lost. By the way, very good move by black, very nicely found. Yeah, so missed opportunity here to still complicate the game. And the most important lesson, a very, very common mistake, and as you can see, it's common even on a done level, to play moves in the capturing race without thinking that maybe it can be a gote move, because we are so much used to that our opponent will also continue without thinking. Yeah, very important to not make this mistake. All right, so this was it. Good game. Thank you for listening.